So I really love movement. I love dancing, but mostly spontaneous intuitive dance. And I also practice yoga. I did all kinds of movements like running, swimming, hiking, trail run, walking particularly as well. So I have such habit of doing a structured form of movement which is repetitive, and also a spontaneous flow which is more dance and more intuitive. So to combine, to put them both together is what I'm working on, because I believe that we needed a repetitive movement, a repetitive routine, a structure, a discipline that helps us create that most like a masculine whole. And we also need the yin side, the receiver side, the open flow side that allows our heart and allows our body to flow naturally according to its rhythm instead of feeling restricted. So when I started running and doing more repetitive habit discipline, I feel like it's great. I have this routine, I build strength, I build my core, but at the same time I'm missing something. I'm feeling like I wanted to dance more. I wanted to just let things go, and I really go through the cycle of enjoying, and then I needed something, and I didn't enjoy, and then I needed something else. So I want to incorporate, and I put dance into it, intuitive movement, and just flow and listen to your body, which is very, very abstract because the mind couldn't really grasp it. It's really about surrendering, which is an ego death, partly because when you surrender, you need to just let go. So here am I going to share about a little bit about what is this going to be, and it's called Move As You Feel. It's a digital toolkit I'm here to share. But before we go there, it's more important to know and to understand the three principles, three key points, and it applies to everywhere, wherever you are, whatever you do, whoever you're with. Okay? First thing first, before you move, and this applies to all kinds of movement, including daily walking, daily standing, sitting, sleeping. So all kinds of posture and movement, this applies to everything. First, it's important to see the connection between the mind and the body. Well, I'm pointing the heart as well, but I'm putting mind and body together. This is where we meet, the heart. So whatever we think, whatever we believe, it happens here. It creates belief systems, and that's how our body act. So our actions, our emotions comes from here, beliefs. So when we feel that running, or we feel that doing certain movement, dancing, it's not for us, it's very challenging, so that will happen, that will present in our body. Our body will show it that way because we have that belief system for a while, so it's quite sticky. Unless you start to try something new and it start to crumble, and you find yourself more flexible and more strength, right? So what we want is to build that muscle. And so that's the first point, seeing the mind and the body, mind-body connection, which is listen to the heart. The second one is to notice their noise. There's always noise in the background. So let's say my background right now, I'm sharing this, but my noise is that when I look at myself, I feel like my hair is messy. So I wanted to make my hair. So these are all the noise, the thoughts, the emotions that are happening, and then notice and aware that there's this background, you, that is observing everything that is happening. I'm talking, I'm thinking, I'm feeling my sensations, but there's also one that observes everything, and that is that awareness. we are not the emotions, sensations, the thoughts. We are this awareness, simply the background. Another metaphor that I can give is that we have a lot of thoughts, right, that keeps reappearing. So it's like clouds, keeps coming and going, coming and going. Sometimes they are more clouded, sometimes it's more spacey. So we are not the cloud, we are the sky, the vast blue sky. Or you can say you are the sun. Right, so that's another thing. How is it applicable to life or your movement daily? Is that sometimes we just don't feel like doing anything. I have that time. Hormonal cycle, emotions, accumulation, situational things arise. And notice all these thoughts, notice all these clouds, and just pay awareness, pay attention to the background that is listening to all this. Then you're making space for what is, then you're allowing things to be what is. It's very, it's kind of abstract, but you need to experience it yourself. The third is, so instead of being influenced by all these clouds of thoughts and emotions that you felt like contracted, you felt small, we want to use, there are many ways that we can do that, but from the mind, we can use thoughts to reframe, to recreate a certain situation that we desire. Instead of focusing, the mind will have a default mode. The mind has a default mode which is more negative, tiered, bias. But then you, the awareness, can choose to reinsert another thought to neutralize that bias and start giving gratitude towards this situation. I felt, my body felt very lethargic, fatigued during a certain movement, and what I want is just to keep on breathing and allowing the space to create. At the same time, I want to tell myself that these are the thoughts that I'm having, but it doesn't mean it's true, because these thoughts are here to ask me to stop. They're here to protect me. So I want to give thank you. I'm aware of this thought. Thank you, thoughts, for being here. And now I can just keep moving and keep going one more step and see how it works. Or there are a lot of judgment or thoughts that came to the mind when you move and when you dance. It's normal to have these thoughts because there are a lot of conditioning that happened. So what you want is to be aware of that, and instead of being influenced, sometimes we can be influenced, it's fine, but it's when you are aware, catch that and then give thanks to it and then let it go. A lot of times we have to do it repetitively, because it just keeps coming. We're tuned in and tapped into that frequency, and now you want to go beyond that. You want to give thanks. Thank you, I'm having fun right now, thank you. So this is what it feels like, having this kind of thoughts, and you knowing that you're not just a human being, you're simply awareness, the creation of everything that is. Now you're giving thanks that, oh, I'm experiencing this, and now I can keep moving. Okay, so the easiest way is really to just come back to breath and not have anything else. What I really love about running is that it allows me to go on movement meditation. Every step I go, or every stroke I have during the swing, it's a meditation. The mind might not like it, but I love it. The awareness love it. It's a practice, it's like being on a meditation cushion. So that's the three principles to remember and to practice over time. And I'll look forward to share you more. Take care.